First and foremost, I've been a huge fan since I was a little kid. Through thick and thin, I've stuck with you no matter what. So I appreciate seeing you get through all of this stuff and still being the man you are today.
Thanks, Mike.
No problem. My question for you is, was it hard to expose everything to the public in this book?
Yeah, pretty much. I have to curse all the time. I wish I didn't do that. When Ratso, hey, can Ratso come in here? Can we have Ratso, my author, my ghostwriter? When you first met me to do the book and we met each other, when was the last time you met me after you asked me the first line for the book?
About 2.5 years.
So, yeah, so when he asked me the first thing, he asked me something, and the way he said it, listen, he said, so tell me, how did you feel about Robin when she did that? I said, what? No, you go tell me it was nothing. Like, she took certain money out of your account and put in a hug, or whatever he said. And I was like, whoa, and all that yucky stuff started coming up that I'm a sucker, you're a dickhead, you're a schmuck, Mike. And I said, hey, come back tomorrow. I don't want to do that shit right now. Yeah. And he hasn't seen me for 2.5 years after that. You know, so, yeah, it was really deep shit. I didn't want to deal with that. So nobody want to deal with being a dickhead romantically. You know, listen, there's nothing worse than a lovesick guy, a pussy whoop guy, and he, you know, it's nothing worse. Nothing worse. Oh, God, nobody would think it. My God, love you. You don't love me back. So I didn't want to deal with that stuff. It just made me too vulnerable. And so 2.5 years now, I'm married and stuff, and my wife is just putting out, well, we need some fucking money. We need to survive now, okay? So I sat down with Ratso, and I was really emotionally naked. And even during that time, I'd say, Ratso, I got to get away. I got to shoot some fucking zombies. Now, please stop. I want to do something else. So I don't know. You tell me, Ratso, how did this stuff work out?
Well, I mean, this has been like a dream for me because when Mike was in jail, I sent him a copy of Nietzsche's autobiography to read because it got me through some rough times. And I knew that this guy didn't do it. And I said, you know, if you ever want to do your memoir, this is right after I did Howard Stern's first book, Private Parts. I said, I'll be there for you. And then years later, it turns out he was with another agent then, and the agent said, you know, let's do the book. And I said, great. I flew to Vegas. I meet with Mike. We met a few times. And then I'm waiting the next day. Mike's not available. And then waiting the next day, Mike's not available because he just was not in a space to do it then. And now he's in a much better space. He's got a lovely, wonderful, supportive family. And, you know, doing these books are a very emotional thing anyway because you really do lay your soul bare. And he more than anybody else because he's like the most honest guy I've ever met. So, you know, I roll with the punches, and I think, you know, we created something that will last a long time, this book.